Hi, my name is Doug Goldstein. Today we're going to be talking about why interest rate risk is important. If you have any questions or comments about what you hear today, or questions regarding your U.S. IRA or brokerage account, please get in touch with me at doug@profile-financial.com. Conservative investors who buy bonds to avoid high risk might inadvertently be exposing themselves to a potentially devastating risk called interest rate risk. If you're concerned that you may have interest rate risk or other hidden risks in your investments, call my office at 02-624-2788 to discuss your portfolio. But aren't bonds safe? When you buy a bond, you lock in a specific interest rate that you'll earn until the bond matures. Assuming the issuer of the bond remains solvent, you'll receive your interest payments, usually every 6 months, and on the maturity date, you'll get the principal value of the bond. That's what happens in most cases. But when interest rates rise, people who have locked in a lower yield discover that their bonds decrease in value. For example, let's say you own a $50,000 bond that pays 3%. After you have bought the bond, if rates for similar issues rise, say to 5%, the principal value of your investment drops. It drops since a 3% return pales in comparison to a 5% yield. If you hold your 3% bond to maturity, you will get your principal paid back, but if you need to sell it beforehand, you'll likely lose money. That is interest rate risk. The fear that if you have to sell your bonds before maturity, you'll potentially lose out on regaining your full principal. Let's look at longer-term bonds and preferred stocks. If the bonds you own will reach maturity relatively soon, the rise in interest rates will have a limited effect on their price. But longer-term bonds and preferred stocks, which often act like long-term bonds, can drop in value significantly if interest rates rise. Once again, if you own bonds and would like to discuss the risks, please call 02-624-2788. If you see yourself as a conservative investor, but worry that you might be exposed to interest rate risk, be in touch right away. If you have any questions or comments about what you heard today, you can get in touch with me at doug@profile-financial.com. Once again, my name is Doug Goldstein. Thanks so much for joining me.